to the advantage of the team. Very well, Tony Evans. Off to Matera. Matera goes long. Torpedo punt kick. Misses to the left. By golly, this is a game and a half here at Subiaco. You wouldn't believe it when you've only seen 15 goals scored. But it's gripping stuff. Not one person has left the ground. Gary Pert to kick it back in for the Magpies.
Not too many options. Players not making a move. All covered. Except Starcevic or Manson.
And Manson's come from full forward back to behind half-back to take this mark. Monkhorst at full forward. Kick by Manson, short of centre wing. Oh, what? This youngster's played a game and a half too. He centres to Sumic at half forward, and McIntosh climbs into the stratosphere. No mark. Pert out of defence. Chopped off by Lamb. Lamb up to full forward. Nobody there for the Eagles. Sumic the first to get back there. Richardson for Collingwood. Good pickup, but then kicks out of bounds on the full.
Good pressuring by Sumic, because what he did do was push Richardson as he made impact with the ball and pushed him over the line. Consequently, he couldn't control the direction of the ball.
Peter Sumic can kick this. He's kicked them from here before. On the boundary line, 52 metres from goal.
Here it is, the replay of the incident. There.
So I reckon the kick went out of bounds a little bit closer than where Sumic is being forced to take the kick from too.
It'll favour the left foot kick. He can win the game with this kick, Peter Sumic. It's out to the left and is not coming back. McIntosh up again and rushed through by the Collingwood defence, so they're still within a kick.
They all count now. Points, very valuable.
Ooh, 3.5 minutes left. They've only got to go down the ground once and kick it accurately, and they can pinch what would be a magnificent victory. Pert thumps it long. Out to half-back on the far side. Turley in the box seat. Handball away, Main Waring. Still the Eagles, full of running. Kicking towards goal front. Sumic can't mark. He falls over. Collingwood may get out of it still. Kick goes back towards half-back. The mark is taken out there by Fraser. It's out of bounds on the full. There must have only been centimetres in that. And the free kick will be taken out there by Jakovic.
He does.
Main Waring has the footy. 50 metres from goal. McGuan not happy because Main Waring was left there on his own. Time ticking away. We're down under 3 minutes.
Good play by Jakovic. He really had no alternative to play on quickly, catch the defenders out. And he found one short, Main Waring.
Main Waring, he fancies the chance of kicking the distance. McGuan has gone back on the mark. He's going to have to kick it 50 metres. He hooks the kick. So
good
now it is 6 points the difference.
Good as a goal.
Chris Main Waring's first score for the day, that behind.
Just over 2 minutes left.
Got to take a risk, Collingwood.
Collingwood need a goal to tie the game. Monkhorst punched out of the front to Shaw. His kick to Brown. It clears him. Rowe leaves his man and goes after it. The whistle's gone.
Free kick to Brown.
Gavin Brown pushed out. So the Magpie champ has it in between wing and half forward. About 2 kicks to goal from there. Well, 1 2/3. He tries to go for the huge talk. Not a bad effort, actually. Big pack. Rowe was waiting for it. Manson was waiting for him. The umpire's going to come in and ball it up.
Rugby scrum.
What price of dead heat? 8-14 to 7-14. A goal will level the scores.
Well, they played a draw in the 1990 final series that kept us all back at school for an extra week. They might have their second draw.
The kick to goal by McGuan from this position, Collingwood. Can they make something of this throw-in?
1:10 remaining. Manson up high. Kemp tackle, loses the ball. Wrenched free by Saunders. Francis in after it. Gets boot the ball. It's a high ball.
Oh, he's marked it.
Williams! Williams is marked.
Got to kick it.
Paul Williams has taken the mark about 5 metres from goal with 50 seconds remaining.
Talked about McGuan covering himself in glory. This man can. He's had a dirty day. Been on and off interchange bench. He can level the scores. Tasmanian, best first-year player last year. And Collingwood.
What pressure. We have a draw. The scores are level. Well, it's not a draw yet. It'll go back to the middle, and we'll have about 20 seconds left.
Whoever wins that centre bounce now, it's going to be so critical, isn't it? And Monkhorst has certainly been a dominant player for the whole of the game around the centre bounces.
The West Coast have got the ball out of the centre, and here's the mark coming up. Francis just getting his foot the ball. Williams, one hand, getting away from Evans. Now, this is important. Who will get it away from the centre?
Oh, what a game we've seen here at Subiaco. Monkhorst bangs it. Brown bangs it. It's up to 50 metres. Oh, Rowe! Williams, Collingwood will score and win the game. Will they? Lehman, he scored. It's a point. My golly, 7 seconds left. Collingwood will win the game with that break from the centre by the best man on the ground, Damien Monkhorst. And ladies and gentlemen, listen. Deathly silence. Monkhorst marks, the siren sounds, and Collingwood have won by a point. And what a win that is for the Magpies. The scoreline, Collingwood 8-15, 63. The Eagles 8-14, 62. And they are delirious, the Collingwood players. It certainly was a magnificent win. The Eagles players, on the other hand, look very, very disappointed. They led all day, and Collingwood have absolutely snatched it from them.
Well, Monkhorst is going for a goal after the siren here. He rates himself a chance from 70 metres.
Well, that's a bit of an anti-climax, really, isn't it?
No hope with that one. What a finish by the Pies. They kicked 3 goals 5 in the last quarter to 5 behinds to convert a 17-point deficit into a 1-point victory with about 5 seconds left on the clock.
Great effort. He only had one thing to do, Monkhorst, and that was put his fist to ball. He's dominated the centre bounces, and that's all he could have done, and he did the right thing, and Collingwood got it on, and Lehman capitalised. Good play.
Here's John Rogers with the Collingwood skipper.
How about that, Tony Shaw? Where did you get that one from? I don't know. We kept plugging away. They jumped us at the start, but yeah, we had a little bit of a motivational thing that was in club this week, and the boys lifted for that, and a lot of blokes who were down the last couple of weeks really lifted, and yeah, we were probably lucky, I don't know, but at least they didn't give in, and you're always a chance. Mate, you never quit, that's the thing. A couple of close ones have missed you by. This one went the other way. Yeah, look, we ran pretty well second half. I think we, I don't know what happened to the Eagles, you know, probably the wet ground, you know, they like playing on the dry ground, but geez, they're a hard side, you know. I've got a great respect for them. You know, they keep having a go. I think Mickey Moldhouse is showing that. It's just unbelievable, but yeah, it was a great win by the boys. Mate, congratulations on the excellent effort. It was an incredible second half turnaround. Yeah, well, you know, we went in at half time and we just said we've got to keep running, keep working. We always thought we were in the game, and you know, like I said, if you work hard, things come your way. Tony, I heard you three-quarter time. You shrieked out loud, "We are in this. We are in with a chance," and you were right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably the extreme optimist. I think, you know, I never believe that you can't win the game from whatever position, and well, I think we were in it in the show. Tony, thanks for talking to us. Go and enjoy the celebrations with your teammates. Thanks a lot.
Well done, Tony Shaw. And what value the Pies have been. If you follow Collingwood, you're going to have heart problems, perhaps. That is the 4th game in the last 5 that has been decided by a kick. And they've, what is it? They've lost 2 and won 2 by a kick in the last 5 weeks. Incredible. Collingwood have won it by a point, 8-15-63 to 8-14-62. Well, they didn't have a forward line all day. Look at the broad grin on Lee Matthews. But I suppose even when they were pretty clearly behind, they were having their share in midfield, and when Monkhorst was just sensational.
Well, their forward line was the problem, wasn't it? They were getting it, but they just couldn't capitalise on the forward line. They were 22 points behind at half-time, yet in the second half, they scored 45 points to the West Coast 22. And this is the goal by McGuan, I think it is. Is this? Yeah, this is the goal that set them on the way. They're only 2 goals behind here. There were 3 goals. McGuan kicked that, 2 goals behind. And they were in it then with a chance. Saunders getting it across to Lehman. He was a good player, and Rowe combining. McGuan across.
Sanderingham, 82-point win.